What's up, Facebook? It's Tuesday. We made it back again. So what's happening? Trying a little something different today on this live. We had to get some software so I could bring people on live. Part of the game, I guess, right? So the big question is, who we gonna have on today? Y'all just gonna listen to me talk shit for the next hour, 30 minutes? Last week we did 2 hours. That's too much. I didn't even notice. We have fun. Hope y'all have fun. I can't read any comments with this shit though. I gotta figure this out. Let's see if I can pull it up on here. It's probably a little delayed watching it myself versus what's really going on here. Jenny, hey. Robert, hey. Malin, yeah. It makes me want to go racing too. I'm ready to go racing right now. Y'all give me just a second. I gotta figure this out. All right, so anybody that wants to come on live with me from here on out, basically, I'm gonna have to send them a link. Then you click it. It'll take you in your browser to a video screen. I get to see your video. So, let me see. Well, we figured it out. All right. So I ain't had nothing happen in the last week that was new and exciting. Nothing worth talking about. Yesterday was the first day of spring. That's big enough for me to talk about. I'm a seasonal worker, so when it's time to get back to work, it's 100 miles an hour to the job until November or so. It is what it is. I like it. I don't like sitting around all winter though. That shit is not for me. All right. Rusty Graham, what up, brother? Robert Long, what's good, my guy? It's funny, man. Robert Long, I was just thinking about you as I was sitting here. Like, where's Robert Long at? Oh, there's my guy, Rusty Graham.
What up, man?
What up, yo?
Another
Fuck you,
day.
fuck you smoking on.
Backwoods.
Backwoods. Oh, yeah, is that Indiana legal?
Oh yeah.
That ain't no fun.
Get rid of this glare.
Mine ain't.
You ready to do some racing?
I am ready to do some racing. I'm ready to do some racing more than you know it. My shit has been running all winter. Just kind of sitting around. I went to fire it up, check some shit out the other day, and I had two bad fuel injectors. I don't know if they're dirty, whatever. I took them to Patrick and Joe Sparkman. You know, they tried to clean them up a little bit. I feel like they're probably salvageable, but they probably, they just sat with that nasty ass E85 in it. And they probably just need to marinate in something other than that shit. So
Yeah.
Dewey Baston, he came in clutch. He let me borrow some injectors. I still haven't put them in. I was gonna go to Salem last weekend, but man, if you walked out the door last Saturday, you know why I didn't go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I knew a bunch of guys that were going to go, and then with the cold, they all said hell with it. So,
I was ready. I went out there and started clean out the shit from the back of my truck. Fingers got all like frostbit feeling. Was like, nah, I'm good. So I bet they had. He said he had a good turnout for what the weather was, but I'm just thinking a guy that has to work on their shit when they get there, like me or you or anybody else,
yeah.
that's probably not for them. That's probably for some regular traffic, Mustang Camaros, drive it through the gates, drive it out the gates kind of deal.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they had a good time. I love Salem. Salem's a good spot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I went there before they had any of the safety shit up. It was just a concrete wall, and you could sit on the wall. And
Right?
I mean, it was about as street could get without stop signs.
It's still pretty close. It's the closest we got.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, I don't know. Mentone Airport's pretty rough. You was up there.
Oh, yeah.
There's no walls. There's no like. It's pretty
I
rustic.
like it up there. I mean, especially if you're green, because I mean, there's other than your opponent, there's nothing you can hit.
I feel like Mentone is one of those places. Like if you can be fast at Mentone, you could be fast anywhere in the country because that place is not. It is not a track.
Man,
It is not.
I've been to Streetcar Brawl and I've been to Midtown, and my personal opinion, the Brawl, if you can get down fast at the Brawl, you can go anywhere.
Yeah. See, I've never been up there. Like I've been trying to get up there, but man, my summers get pretty busy with our races and then trying to just show up and check other races out and trying to be dad, trying to work. You know what I mean? Like I get
Oh yeah,
overwhelmed real quick in the summertime. But
oh yeah, yeah. It's
the
one thing after another.
yeah, this is our year though. We're gonna get up there. I don't see any foreseeable issues. I think we're just gonna get up there and we're gonna have a good race.
Hell yeah.
But Yep, and I know our brawl race. It's going to be us, the brawl guys, and I feel like the Mac guys are also. It's going to be three groups of promoters up there, so we stand a chance having a pretty good turnout for that one.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've only been up there once or twice. I've been to Mentone a handful of times, and I mean, my car's nothing fast like majority of the guys. I mean,
I'm
on the
hoping April.
nitrous,
I'm hoping April 22nd. That motherfucker ain't fast either.
well, right now it's still sitting here without a motor in it. So,
Oh, time's ticking now. We're almost like a month away, dude.
hey, if I got to pay a punk out fee, I got to pay punk out, man.
Ah, that ain't no fun, though.
No,
I mean, mine will be
no, but
running, but I'm not. I'm not like contender fast. I just like to get out there and have fun. I really, for our races, man, man, I'd almost just don't care. Like, I don't even still know how I have time to do both. So if I go out first round, it's definitely all in fun.
yeah,
Get me another lick
well,
or two in the day in between, then it was fun to me.
yeah. I
So
mean, we're making a lot of changes to the car, lighting it up a shit ton. Gonna have
I seen the K motor, or
significant.
the whole front end on it was tubular now.
Yep, yeah. We had uh, TRS long travel shit on front um, last year, but we had some trouble with our upper control arm. So now everything in the front's either Jeff's stuff or trick chassis. We did trick chassis tube front end, uh, Pinto steering gear, fiberglass front end, fiberglass doors, fiberglass deck lid.
Damn it, Janet.
She went on a big diet,
Yeah, buddy. Yeah,
and
but you added a little. You got a bumper now. I seen you had a bumper.
yeah, yeah, I've got a bumper over in the corner for the back, and then it's got a one piece front end, so that's all made in as one deal.
That makes
Uh,
some Malibus look sharp though. That one piece, that front end. Maybe not a one piece front end, but the big bumpers.
yeah,
Spoil. Yeah.
this one don't have the valance, the lower spoiler valance deal, but uh, I can add it on later. It just wasn't an option to have who I had Glass Tech do all the work, and they didn't offer the one piece with the valance for whatever reason. So I don't know.
I'm sure at a later date that if there's a need, they're gonna make it. So
Oh yeah,
they're
but
probably just keeping all the weekend warrior Malibu drivers happy.
yeah,
They'll get to us no prep guys one of these days.
yeah, yeah, us piss ons. But yeah, we're
Yeah. So what? I mean, you keep saying it's a nitrous car. Is it a nitrous car, or you got that Pro Charger stuff in there
well,
yet? Or
man. We were gonna kind of keep it quiet until till we brought the car out. But give me one sec.
yeah, let's see it. Spill the beans, man. Spill the beans. Don't be taking shit off of it before you show us either.
We got that going on there.
Uh huh. Old belt driven turbo. I like it.
Yep. Yeah, we're going pro charged.
Are you gonna go belt, or are you gonna go crank mount, or what are you gonna do?
It's crank drive.
Okay, so it ain't a belt driven turbo. All right.
No, we're going full pro mod.
Yeah, you ain't gonna need it to keep up with my ass, but whoever's next, if they race with us, you gonna need it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, we're gonna have a lot of learning to do going from the nitrous motor with, you know,
Yep.
maybe 1,000 horsepower, and that's probably way over guessing. But Kevin Fields, hillbilly hustler, he's building the small block for me. Uh, that's going to be a pretty stout piece.
So you think 1,000 shooting short?
On the old motor, yeah, on the
What
old
about you?
nitrous motor.
I gotcha.
On this deal, I have no idea, man. I mean,
That's
I'm
part of the
hoping,
fun.
I'm hoping for around, 2,500, but I'm probably being way too optimistic on a small block. But that's the fun of no prep. You don't need 3,000 horsepower.
You don't need it to the last couple 100 feet, maybe.
Nope.
Yeah, get with those FSI boys, man. They seem to have that Pro Charger tune up squared
Uh,
away up there.
I've already been talking to Tim up there. He's going to have it on the rollers as soon as it's done.
Hell yeah.
So
Yep, he knows what he's doing.
they they've helped out quite a bit along the way with questions and what to do, what not to do. Uh, didn't follow all their advice. Going to try a couple different things out in left field, but you know how that goes.
It's the guys that experiment that end up being fast, though, because if everybody did what everybody else did, we'd all be the same fast.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yep,
We're definitely going to try and come out and not be first round ducks all season again.
I'm not. I'm going to be out there first round ducking. At least for our races, I don't really care. It is what it is. But I'd definitely like to hit up a few extracurricular activities this year.
Oh yeah,
I know I'm locked into the deal up in Bunker Hill by the FSI guys.
yeah.
So
Thrill at the hill.
that's going to be a good one. That's going to be fun for Bunker Hill. I've had good times up there. I've had bad times up there, and I'm just hoping this is one of the good ones. New owner.
I've never raced up there. I've uh, I've been up there and watched, but I've never raced there. Seems like a good track. I'm locked in for the same race.
Yeah, yeah. There's some hitters in there. You look at that list. There's some hitters on there.
Man, I don't think there's nobody that ain't a hitter anymore. I mean,
You're
look at what
right.
small tires become from what it was a couple years ago.
Yeah, I know. When our first year doing this, I didn't want to label small tire because everybody labels it small tire. So it was like 10.5 street car. Well, a lot of the time, or a lot of the cars in the beginning, they were street cars. Like these dudes drove them. But come year or two, I realized that these dudes are evolving, and it's one of them deals where you just kind of got to change it to fit with what it is. It's small tire. Small tire is it's a pretty violent place for a new guy.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, when I first started building a car to come out with Hoosier no prep and small tire, I mean, that's what took me so long to come out. I mean, the Malibu I built for 3 years to come out last season, and it was nothing special. You know what I mean? It was just a little small block nitro still that 4 or 5 years ago would have been a top contender, and nowadays
Right.
ain't nothing.
When I first started building the Blazer, all I wanted was a 6 or a 10-second street car. That was it. Just 10-second street car. The damn thing took me so long that by the time I was there, that ain't even competitive. Ain't nobody running sixes no more.
No,
Ain't nobody running tens. But cars from the factory coming out running tens or
nope.
faster. I seen that Dodge ran a 8, was it? We ran a 8 something the other day
8.9, I believe.
from the factory.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you got to go faster than that, or you might as well just go grab payments and drive that thing through the gates.
yeah. Not all of us got that 150 or whatever they're going to ask for that pile of shit off the rip, though.
I don't know. I feel like Dodge, they'll finance you with a 20% fucking loan. They
And
don't care.
got to be military.
Well, I don't know. I just see so many of them fucktards out doing donuts and burnouts and just fucking up the car scene on the weekends.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like they will give one to anybody.
oh yeah. I mean, we sell help because I'm a tech for a Chrysler dealer, have been for 10 plus years. And when we came out with the Hellcats and everything, we'd sell them on Friday, they'd be back in on a wrecker fucking Monday with the whole ass end ripped out from under them where they curb check the son of a bitch. So
Sounds like fun, but no, not really.
yeah, I mean, I made a lot of money off them fucking idiots. So I guess there's a hindsight. Oh
Right. Yep. And they're out there and they run thick. I
yeah,
swear it's like, and the part that bothers me is you catch all the headlines from the news and shit, and they're like, street racers doing it again.
yeah,
Like, there's no part of street racing involved in that bullshit.
yeah, yeah. If we do donuts, we done fucked all the way up.
Yeah, I don't even want to do donuts. Like, I've tried to do a donut in a blazer before, and I thought I was going to flip it. So we're not going
Yeah.
to do that again. So what's the car's name for this year? You change it up or no?
We're going with Preacher this year, man.
Yeah, yeah, living on a prayer.
So we'll we'll see what comes.
You're going to do good. You know, even if for a new guy like you, you did great. You know, there's a lot of guys that just don't. They're not even close to competing, but you're right there. It's like one little thing, two little things change in your program, and you're going to be right there in the money rounds.
I don't know, man. I mean, Patrick, he's never slow. You got Jimmy. Uh, I'm bad with names, so I know the cars more than anything. Oh boy, with the yellow first gen Camaro that went small tire a couple times.
Triggerlet,
Uh,
yeah,
yeah, Triggerlet. His stuff's always fast. I mean, you got PC. If he gets his deal together, his 20-pound rocket ship.
yeah. And see, a lot of those guys though, like they're all or nothing. Like they're either going to gap you or you're going to leave them, in the first 60 foot. So just got to figure out which it is that day.
Yeah.
They get on one. Not just you, but just anybody that lines up with them. They got their hands full.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can't ever underestimate anybody. I mean, hell, when I blew this up out at Wagler with the nitrous, I mean, I was going up against a $200,000 fucking dickhead Mustang. So,
You think that thing's $200,000? Man, I think
man, there's so
I
many
seen it.
rumors.
It's for sale. I seen it for sale yesterday.
I've seen it on and off for sale, so I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Let's look him up. I forget what. I just wonder what the tag was on that thing because I mean that could be a fast car. I don't know about no prep, but for something to cruise around, like, yeah, I don't see it. It
Yeah.
must have been on Marketplace when I was browsing around for shit I don't need.
Shit you ain't got money for, or shit you don't need, or both.
A little bit of both. Like, I don't care if I need it or not. I'll find the money for it.
Yeah,
Just have a bunch of bullshit at the house that everybody told me not to get.
pretty much.
Yep. So what are you gonna do? You gonna spray the crank out of that thing in April or what?
No, it'll be on the whenever it comes out. It'll be on the Pro Charger.
Okay.
We're completely done with the nitrous. Like I said, we were kind of trying to keep everything kind of hush hush, and when it came out, everybody just kind of be shocked that it was what it was. But
We're getting close enough where it's time to start letting cats out of the bags, though.
oh yeah, well, and
Add to the wintertime
I,
fuckery.
I I'm not a grudge racer. Don't plan on being a grudge racer. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and hold. You know what I mean? I think it's going to be a bad bitch once we get it out and figure out what it's suspension and everything else. So
You ever have a draggy in that thing?
yeah,
All right, since it's an old setup and you ain't a grudge racer, was the best draggy time you seen on that old setup?
best one I ever had was out at Salem. It ran a 5.8.
All right, that's close. I feel like I could. I'm knocking on it. I'm there. I'm almost there. All right, I ain't
Yeah,
there, but I'm gonna try to
and
be there by April.
that was the absolute best. Everything went right. That was the best I got out of this deal, and that was spraying the fucking balls off of it.
At Salem too, that's wild. Most guys, they don't do the best at Salem. It's not a place to do the best though. It's not a personal best kind of place unless your background is coming from the streets.
Yeah, I mean, I love me some streets. I just wish the streets loved Indy.
Man, I tell you, I've been in trouble on the streets, and I got a driver's license now. And streets is over.
Yeah,
I'm putting some miles on that Blazer this year.
hell yeah, yeah. I mean, last year we went to the streets in Ohio. We went to the streets in Chicago. Uh, I mean, I'll try anywhere, man. Whether I know I'm gonna get my ass beat or not, because any given day, man.
It's data. You know what I mean? You might get
Yeah.
lucky and make it past first round, and sometimes hey, you get on that second round of data. That first round is what you needed to be there.
Oh yeah.
But there's a lot of guys like that. You pull up and they might have a tune that's similar. But the only way you're gonna have one for that road is to go down that road.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I look forward to seeing that bad boy out there this year.
We'll definitely be out repping Hoosier No Prep and 317 and Indiana, and hopefully, when we have our Indiana versus Ohio, we shove it right up them Ohio boys' ass.
Yeah, we got a good tie going on right now. We went out there the first time and gave it to them, and then we went out there this last summer and they gave it to us. So
Well,
this time
it,
we got the equalizer. We got Salem, and everybody in our camp has had multiple licks at Salem. Plus, we got three races. It'll be our third race out there this year.
no,
The Indiana Ohio deal. So hopefully, I would like to see the Ohio guys come out. There's so many good no prep races at Salem. It would be cool to see a few of them pull up and just get some data on that place, and make it a fast, close race. Come the
yeah,
Indiana versus Ohio deal, because they're good. And that's one of those races that it's a front side race. It has been up until this point, but it didn't. The cards didn't work out this year, so
yeah,
we had to throw them on the airport, and I'm confident that we can get a W.
oh yeah. The
But
biggest thing is just going to be having Indiana guys actually come out. I mean, that's what killed us
right, well,
last year was
our
they had
first
double the car count.
our first one in Marion County, we had a damn good car count, and I think that's what helped us. Because they were falling off fast first round. Them Ohio guys don't fuck around.
No,
They know what they're doing. But that's why I like going over there. It's not only that there's not just a handful of them. You go some places and there's like, I don't want to say it, but like Illinois, man, there's like a half a dozen fast no prep cars. But we go over to Ohio and there's a dozen. There's 2 dozen. There's more than 2 dozen. We had that first race, I believe we had 20 something, and that wasn't even all of them. There's a lot of guys that I expected to be there, and they wasn't there.
yeah,
So, no, I think we'll
yeah.
do good. I think we'll do good.
Well, and I
We got
mean, their big hitter, fucking Hong, he can't even make the race, can he?
I don't know what his situation is this year. I don't know. Uh, I don't know. If he wants to pull up, I got a 1099 that says he was at work.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's how you do it.
Yeah, I'll do it. I don't care. I'll
uh,
say he made $8 unless he wins, then I have 1099 him for the win. No,
yeah,
we don't really 1099, but if that's what it took to get him out there, I would.
well,
I
I
know
think him.
our last one there, pacemakers. He shattered that carbon drive shaft, man.
Yeah,
That caught me off guard. That place wasn't that sticky, but maybe it was. I
yeah.
wasn't racing, so I don't. I don't know.
I
Felt
don't
like
know. Old Kevin Fields about put it on him first round, about to put him out.
hey, I was happy with Kevin Fields and Robert Long that race. Man, Robert Long, he put it
Oh
up
yeah,
there.
Sean Richards can still do it.
He ain't been to a lot of races, but man, when he shows up, he turns that motherfucker right on up. That's what I
Uh,
like to see. Where you at, Robert Long? I don't even know. Is he in here? He was in here a minute ago.
I don't even know if I can exit out of this thing. So if anybody's commenting anything, I can't see it.
I gotta keep switching. Like I can I can't look at it through the software that I'm using to go live, but if I go over to the what's it called, the Facebook page, I can see it. Let's check them out. Let's see who's all in here. Chris Fleming, I seen you. Sean Hodo, is that? Did I say that right? Brandon Mork, are you lost, bro? Yep, see Brandon Mork in here.
Ty Long on there talking shit. He always got to talk shit about me fucking blowing my shit up, dickhead.
Hey, I seen Ty Long on the interstate the other day. We had a whole ass conversation in traffic driving down the interstate.
Hell yeah.
Jerry Crouch, what's up, my guy? Casey said bring Mork on. Hey, actually, I tried to get Ohio or Illinois race this year. Was it I-57 or whatever it was? I don't know. They never got back to me. They left me hanging. Supposed to call me back and never called me back. So, sure.
The brawl race, that'll bring a bunch of the Illinois guys out.
Yeah, there's just not. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not seeing it, but I don't see a lot of Illinois no prep cars. You know, there's some radial tire, sticky track racers out there.
Yeah, I know for sure there's a white Mustang. I can't remember the guy's last name. It's like Vendito, or his first name's Mike, but he's came out to War in the Woods a couple times, and he straight handed me my ass in Chicago one night in the finals.
Talking about Schoolboy?
No, not Schoolboy. Damn it, I can't remember his name, and it won't let me check my Facebook. So, but
yeah,
it's
I'm trying to figure out how to get. I would like to not have to switch pages just to see the chat part of it.
Mike Verdino's his name. Thanks, Sean. And I'll tell you what, that Mustang, he's doing a lot of upgrades to it over the winter. I've seen he's going tube front end and everything. And that thing on a virgin road in the middle of Chicago on a cold night fucking handed me my ass.
Yeah.
Ain't saying much, but.
I mean, that sounds like Fox Body guy, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Got that tube front on. Did it have a front end on it at least?
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. My boy said that car will hook on rocks.
Yeah. Yeah, he was my pit crew that night up there. Old Sean. He a good dude.
Nick Vernito?
Yeah, Verdino.
Vernito.
Nate and Mike.
Yeah, I've seen the name, but I'm not even sure
I
I've
don't
seen
think
him race before.
I don't know how much no prep he does. I know he does street shit, and I know he's came out to War in the Woods. That's the closest I've seen him. I know.
You gonna be a War in the Woods this year? Both of them, or just one, or what?
I plan to hit both of them. I mean, I love that track.
Yeah, I seen they was opening it up to some bracket stuff.
Yeah, I got about as much interest in bracket racing as I do slamming my dick in a car door. So.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing to watch.
Them guys that do it are talented. You know, they can cut a tree with the best of them.
Yeah,
just not my deal.
This is not fun to watch. Yeah, that's been our thing. You know, something that we've always wanted to do is bring spectators in. Like, them fucking grandstands ain't there for you kids to climb on. Like that, man, I want to pack them.
Yeah.
That's tougher than you think it is, but that's always the goal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we'll get more people out there, man. I think this year is going to be the year.
Yeah, this is going to be a good year no matter what. And I tried to listen to everybody, and everybody wanted more backside or street type stuff, and it's been tough in the past to get a lot of backside, airport races, and this year we got it, but we're at Salem 3 times. But we
Yeah.
also we added some new stuff. We got the brawl, we got Muncie backwards. That's like it's all going to be a good time.
Yeah, I was happy to see you guys get with the brawl just because, I mean, Brian that runs that deal up there, I mean, I don't know him personally other than racing up there, but he's a good dude.
Yeah, no, we've talked for years, about trying to make it happen, and it's just shit happens.
Oh, yeah.
Like the IHRA calling off all their backside. That hurt their program. Tracks across the country, really. I mean, the backside stuff ain't bothering nobody.
Yeah.
There's not. There is crashes. I mean, fuck, but where ain't there crashes? Nobody normally gets hurt, or there's nothing worth talking about that's out of the ordinary. A crash is a crash. Like
Yeah.
you can't blame it on the backside. For one, guys are going considerably slower on the backside versus a front side race. So, it ain't that.
That's like dig or die. Like, I don't know for sure. I've never ran out there. I know Kevin and Robert went out there for the last one. But I want to say like a 650 or a 6 something is what won that deal.
Yeah, that's why all wheel drive ain't allowed out there no more because them boys ain't running no 650s.
Yeah. And I mean, I could be entirely off on the time, but I want to say that's what I heard was like it was a 6 range that ended up winning that deal just because, I mean, it's like the brawl. You might as well go practice launching on a gravel road and figure it out.
I mean, see out here in my way, man. That's all there is. You got chip seal roads, and that's about it.
Yeah.
So I mean, unless you want to go to the track,
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to go to the track, at least practice on the backside. There's some tracks that'll let us do that, but you know how it is. You want to make a hit, you want to make one right now. You don't give a shit if it's 3 in the morning. Doesn't even matter. We'll talk about that later.
Well, when I got this thing fired up on the nitrous motor, I mean, I had the straight side headers. She got fired up about 3 in the morning with the garage open. The neighbors knew she was running.
Oh yeah. See, you went from one extreme to the next. You went from a loud ass, obnoxious nitrous car to now I can't even. It's not going to be quieter.
Now,
That ain't how the Pro Charger cars work. Hey, give me one second. Hold up.
yeah, it definitely takes more than money to win at the brawl, Brian. That track is something else. Casey, shouldn't you be getting yours done? Damn it, you're actually able to get your car going. Sean, the brawl is the only one that I can think of, at least local to here, that lets any kind of testing go on the day of. If I put Hodo in the trunk, I'll have a low, man. I ain't trying to drag bumper with the front still on the ground.
Don't do it. Yep. So, yeah, the brawl,
Um,
man. I see that having a decent car count. Like I said, with 3 of us promoting that deal. I think the week before, or the brawl before we get there, is going to be another World Series no prep deal. I'm glad they're working with other promoters and stuff up there because I feel like, really we're all drawing out of the same car counts. So
oh yeah,
if
yeah. I
we
mean,
if we can all work together, it definitely is going to benefit everybody in the scene.
oh yeah. Well, and I mean, There's a lot of guys around here that will not go to the brawl or don't want to go to the brawl because they've been there, they couldn't figure it out, and they don't want to go back. Uh,
That doesn't sound like a real no prep racer to me. That might, maybe like some guys that stemmed out of the bracket scene or something like that. I could see them their take like, most of our guys, if they go somewhere and it's shitty, it's like they love it. They want to go back up there and keep making licks and try and figure it out because it's some slow surfaces. If you can figure them out, you're going to be fast anywhere.
oh yeah, I mean, I I've said it before, and I will continue to say it. If you can go to the brawl and run fast, run true fast, you can go anywhere because I have yet to find anywhere other than maybe a backcountry road that equates to the brawl surface. I mean, I'm not claiming to know it all or anything else. I can't read a surface worth of shit. I'm still learning suspension and everything else, but
Yeah, what's fastest you've been up there on the draggy?
I didn't have the draggy then, man, and that was literally like the second time we ever had the car out. I mean,
Right. Yeah, you probably.
it was nothing to write home about. I got put on the trailer first round by Austin with the little RX-7 that runs around with the Mac guys.
That's a tough one right there.
Yeah, me and him had a lot last year. I got put on the trailer a lot by that fucking car.
By Austin, yeah,
Yeah,
he put a lot of people on a trailer last year.
yeah, a couple times at Muncie, out there at the Brawl.
Send
He
a
he can get down.
damn. Trying to get Sparkman on here today. I don't know if he's watching. Patrick, you watching? You want to get on here and humbug with me? Yeah, no, it's gonna be a good season, man. We got a bunch of new shit. That's what keeps it interesting with us is our schedule ain't ever been the same. Two
Yeah,
years in a row. It's been close. One place I don't know if you ever got to race with speeds. I wish we could get back to speeds, but all in due time. One day we'll get back there.
I've never got to go down the track. I've been out there and watched. I've been out there and helped with Kevin Fields and Richard and Robert and them guys. I was there the night that Pat put it into the wall and spun around, and Jeff decided to go planting crops out the back 40.
Yep, that was our championship. That was 2020. That was a good time right there. That was a good night.
Yep.
I think I was talking about that last time. Everybody's paying attention to Patrick and Jeff's out there in the back 40 of the sand trap.
Yep.
Come walking back, doing the walk of shame.
Yeah.
Nobody even knew he was down there. It was like, we just kind of assumed that.
Well, I mean, it's Jeff.
That year we kind of expected a little bit of what Patrick did. Like he had done that a few times, and hey, that grass, that wall, that anything wasn't going to stop him from getting across the line first.
That's one.
He'd be the only guy that beat you by the back bumper.
Yeah. Yeah, not cross center.
Yeah, don't cross the center.
There's a bunch of 317 guys that they be driving. Fucking Kevin Fields, Robert Long,
Kevin's a driver. Robert's a driver.
Patrick.
And we've had cases where guys hit the outside wall and then come back in and win it, and then there's somebody up on the starting line like, dude, he used the wall, and I'm like, that was his wall.
Yeah, he can use all 660 of his wall if he wants.
I mean, yeah, he didn't go into your lane. He used every ounce of his lane.
Yeah. He just needed a little help straightening it up.
That ain't how I like to see it done, but rules are rules. I mean, that's your wall. You can grind that sucker all the way down like that dude did in the NASCAR race. I don't give a shit. Just keep it safe. Stay in your lane. Yep.
Yeah, that's one thing I would like to see us try and do somewhere local here would be try and get a legal street race off like they've done down in Kentucky and shit. I
Well,
don't know.
they did that right outside the racetrack, though, didn't they?
I didn't go to that deal. Kevin went to it. Kevin Fields. I know it was right around the track, but it was sanctioned by the whatever the hell the state, county, whatever, however the hell all that works. It was legal, so
I've
they
looked
just had
into
a
it a few times, but it's really hard to get somebody to say yes. Like you start presenting like legit details. Like maybe I should lie to them. I don't know. Tell them we're having a fucking parade.
yeah,
It's a 130-mile-an-hour parade. Hear me out.
yeah, yeah. I mean, the county you would try and do it in, I mean, all they're going to want to know is how much money they're going to make off the deal, and if you can't show them enough zeros, it don't matter
Yeah,
what we say.
like we're out in a kind of. I mean, I feel like it's probably a pretty poor county. I'm out in Clay County right now, and like I feel like I could probably talk them into it because it's a poor ass county, but at the same
Yeah,
time, there ain't a straight road that's worth doing anything on.
yeah. That'd
You
be
know,
the key. Would be finding a road that's worth a shit, and then getting the county to sign off on it.
well, we can always skip step two.
Yeah, yeah. Been there a time or two.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
I mean, you would think Marion County with them being, having the street race task force and all that bullshit that they'd be more than likely to sign off on a deal to get, kids off the illegal streets and onto somewhere to, you know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah,
they don't
you
look
know,
at it that way though.
when we started Hoosier No Prep, the year right before that, me and Patrick got busted street racing. They took my race car, made me walk home. That was a walk of shame of all walks of shame right there. I went home, got so damn drunk, man. All I could think about was the popo stole my race car.
Damn it.
They busted us. They really they seen it happen.
Oh yeah.
We had it on video, and there's the cop. Like I really don't know how it all happened so fast, man. But it is what it is.
Oh, that's
I went right. Patrick went home, and took I took one for the team. So
sometimes that's how it goes.
I mean, I knew it was, man. There was so many thoughts right there and then. Should I go? Like I can outrun this motherfucker. Let's go. Like that was the
Yeah,
thing, but I turned right, and I'm glad Patrick didn't fucking turn right with me. I turned right, cop followed me, and Pat got to go home. So that was when he
yeah,
first got the Sonoma done. So like he had all brand new parts, nice brand new build, a streetcar takeover weekend, and we both knew better. And really though, we wasn't racing. We were on our way home, fucking around. Like we definitely stopped, did a couple burnouts, and was fixing to send it. But
yeah.
we had a good time.
That's allegedly. This is all alleged. Uh, we was up racing in Chicago and or outside of Chicago, and cops rolled up. They didn't give a shit, man. They was like, "Y'all just got to leave right here for right now. Let me get."
Nobody had a pistol on them. They didn't give a shit. Nobody had any dope or a pistol. They don't give a fuck what you doing.
Well, I'm sure there was both, but they just wasn't out in the open.
Right. See, that's not like
But
Chicago. Chicago, they don't give a shit.
nah, nah.
People that live up there don't give a shit. Like it's a pretty wild spot.
We literally went one block over and kept on going.
Yeah, I've never been up to Chicago and raced, spectated any of that up in Chicago. So
Allegedly.
allegedly, allegedly in the 315, or I don't even know what they are up there. 213. No, that's California. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I ain't never been up to Chicago, man. I mean, I know there's a handful of street racers and whatever, but I ain't really seen a big no prep crowd.
Sean, where's your people at? Hodo. He lives right up there.
Is that where he's from?
Yeah, yeah. He from from Chicago, knows all them boys. He claims they fast. I mean, I know Verdino's fast.
Yeah, you got Mort, Schoolboy, like everybody that I know from Chicago is fast. So I'm sure there's a handful more of them. You know, a lot of street racers they don't like getting out and broadcasting their business to the world.
Oh yeah,
You know, same way with grudge racers. You know, it's a fine line of which side you step on. I just feel like most grudge racers are sticky track, and you know, no prep is just what it is. Street races and just what it is.
yep, hell yeah.
Yep. So, where's your motor at? Like, you getting close on that thing or what?
Kevin's got it, man. The hillbilly hustler himself's got that deal. I actually got off the phone with him right before I got on the live. Uh, we're
Yeah.
getting close. Should be
Were you waiting
real
on
close.
parts or labor or what?
Man, we waited on parts forever. We had to get pistons made, then we had to get a cam made, and
You gonna
uh,
switch? I seen you selling injectors and all that. You gonna switch over to methanol this year?
yeah, yeah. I got a
Nice.
set of billet atomizers going in it. Uh,
Said it's time to get off the porch and play with the big dogs.
yeah,
I'd like to make that swap this year, but I'm gonna have to. You know how it is. I'm gonna have a new fuel pump, new fuel system.
that's. I mean, literally the fuel system I had in here. I had in here for last season, and the only thing that's staying is some of the lines and the filtration. Everything else is, we're going to mechanical pump. Uh,
What fuel pump did you have on it?
the Aeromotive, the two-stage 5 GPM deal.
Hey, that's big boy stuff. That's enough to get you there if you ain't running methanol.
Yeah, that was the bad part is it just wasn't enough for meth and boost.
Right. There's a lot of guys running that setup. I got an aeromotive pump, but it's not the brushless. So,
Yeah,
like, I'm one step behind that.
yeah, that
Which
that 5.0 deal.
it'll get me going on a E85, but it won't.
Where'd you go? You can't be leaving just me on here.
Still there, Rusty?
You there?
Yeah, I don't know what
There.
happened, man. I closed the wrong damn window.
That's You don't want to leave me here on my own. I ain't that good of a talker.
We got to have adult supervision with this guy. Yeah, I was trying to see. I don't have a big list of people that want to come on this week, but try to get a few guys on here. Let me see where they're at.
Shit, bring Brian on. He can talk about the brawl firsthand.
Yeah. Let's see where he's at.
Or bring old Robert Long on. Get him quit being a chicken shit.
He says he's camera shy.
If I can come on here and fucking half-ass English talk, he can get on here and do what he needs to do, damn it.
That's right. Tell him roll one up. We're stationed. Our studio's actually in Mexico, so like we don't have the same rules as y'all got in Indiana. It's just what it is.
Hell yeah, we off the record on this bitch. Who's your no prep off the record?
Yeah, it's all Mexico. Like, it's kind of like Motion Raceworks around here. Like, we're from America, but all our shit's from China. So
And we stole it from somebody else.
that's right. Nah, I like Motion. I don't want them ever to act like they got all American shit when they know they don't. Don't do that. They did that last year. Don't do that. We don't care, but don't lie to us.
Yeah. Yeah, we know you're bullshitting.
Yeah,
Don't show
yeah,
up with a blower hanging out from under the hood and go, oh, it's NA.
yeah, yeah. That's the scene we're in. Like, ain't nobody being honest about what it is until we're there.
Yeah.
Let me see. Here we go. We'll get
Damn people coming out my garage talking.
put them on. I'll interview the shit out of them.
You don't want them on camera. They're worse than I am.
Nah, I don't feel like there's no bottom to this thing. Like, we can keep going lower and lower, Rusty. We can keep going lower and lower.
Hell, this will probably be the least viewed one. You got my hillbilly ass on here.
uh, yeah, I ain't really got many to go on live today. Hell, how long we been on here? Almost an hour. Damn, Rusty, you've been talking for almost an hour, brother. You got the job. You filling
That's
in
more
for you filling in for me next week.
shit. I know when you get some of these motherfuckers on here talk some shit, telling how they gonna be gapping fools.
I know. Let's
We
see.
supposed to be a bunch of shit talkers.
Ain't nobody. Everybody must be busy. Where's our stick shift champ Jeffrey Johnson at? He still on here? I
I don't
bring
even know.
I bring the stick shift champ on here. I sent him the link, but he ain't got back with me yet. There's Casey. Casey will talk some shit. You get them Illinois guys fired up. They're either fast or
Well,
half a show.
if their cars ain't fast, their mouths are.
Casey's both. Casey's both. That's why he's my guy. And
Well, hell,
if he ain't fast, his old lady would kick that ass right behind him.
I don't even want to line up with her. I'll line up with Casey.
Yeah. Hey, for a hard tire car, she's the business. She makes some moves in that thing. Yeah, let's see. See who else we got. See, man, this thing won't even show me like who's all in here. That's my issue. Is like I could bring on somebody that's live, but where they at? Where they at though?
Yeah, I tried checking and it won't show me any. There's 12 people on. I don't know who the hell.
Nah, I see them now. It won't like 105 comments, and I haven't seen any of them. Yeah, where is Patrick? Patrick's busy. He's a busy dude.
That dude's always running.
He is.
He ain't working. He's doing something with his kids, and
If he ain't doing something with his kids, you better believe he's living this shit. He is. He is definitely wrapped up in some racing.
oh yeah, last year at Terre Haute when his boy drunk that damn methanol,
Oh hell.
he came back and they said he was 0.001 methanol or whatever. And once I knew he was all right, I told Patrick, I said, that just means he's yours for sure.
Hey, little Mad Dog, little Mason. I seen he got a junior dragster. Used to be same little junior dragster that Sam Walsh drove back in the day when he was younger. Hey, that thing is fucking fast though. Like it runs sevens. Like I feel like mid sevens. Mid sevens is fast. You throw a kid in a mid 7 second ride, that's
Yeah,
moving. That's moving for most grown folks. Like most grown men that ain't into racing have never drove a 7 second car.
no,
And
no, but if anyone could do it, it'd be Patrick's boy.
little Mad Dog, hell yeah. Where's he at? I'll bring him on. I bet he'd give us a good interview. Yeah, you never know with that guy though. He's probably playing football, doing drills right now.
Probably. Ty Long says promos don't build themselves. I think he's saying we need to script this shit out.
Yeah, got everything. Where's Ty Long? Tell him come on. Finish
Come
our.
on, Ty.
We could finish our fucking interstate conversation. Let's see. I'll send him the link.
Bring one of the Longs on here. Pro mod. Who you
Yeah.
calling a pro mod, Ty?
Hey,
Can't
Ty.
be talking to him like that. The Blazer ain't a pro mod.
Blazer definitely not a pro mod. It has pro mod features. Is a pro mod appearing? It ain't fast though. Not like y'all
So
are.
literally, when I got the fiberglass doors, I ordered the pro mod door kit from Tim McCamus just so when somebody says my shit's a pro mod, I can at least say I've got a pro mod part on that bastard.
That's right. What do you think that thing weighs? 30.
Still too damn much.
I need to get the Blazer back on the scales. Last time I weighed it was when it was a nitrous car and it was 2620 without me in it. So it ain't a lot, but it ain't a little either. Like the Mustang guys definitely got a few 100 pounds under me.
Well, hell, what Pack get a trashy down to? Fucking 2,000? I seen the
Uh,
other day.
I seen that. I don't remember what he said. 2,500 race weight or something like that.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that post though. No, I
I
don't. Hey, that thing, shit. He's got me on weight and power. I'm gonna have to do him like I'm gonna have to do you in April. I'm just hoping you spin so I can, so I got a chance because I ain't got a chance.
Nah, I mean, we may be coming out completely untested, man. Other than on allegedly on a street, the first pass on a
Yeah,
anything.
That's where I'm gonna have to be at. I feel like the week before we go to Terre Haute, I feel like I seen something about they have a test and tune, like one prep lane, one no prep lane. So
Yeah,
I may get out there and try and work the bugs out of it. See where we're at. You know, that was the last place that thing's been at, so it's still fresh in my mind what it needs.
yeah,
Just got to do it. I still got to get those fuel injectors put in there. I borrowed some fuel injectors from Dewey.
yeah. That's what you said.
Yeah, there's some Bosch like 210s or something, so I'll be able to turn that some bitch up with those.
Yeah. And like I said, if those don't work, I got those 120-pound ones. I've never tested them or anything, but
Right. I mean, running on the 5 pounds that I was running on the last time I was at Terre Haute, I was using like 20% of my 160s, so 120s will be fine if I don't turn that thing up. But man, that's my goal. Is I need to turn that thing up. It's time. I finally got it running good. It's time.
well, I think you need to leave it turned down just so you give me a fair shot.
I mean, it runs 720s.
Yeah,
See,
me too, barefoot.
that's what it ran. 720s.
Yeah, at some point.
It did on 5 pounds. 720. I haven't. It ain't been faster than that yet.
5 pounds of nitrous pressure.
No, no, I don't. No, I was trying not to fuck the whole Blazer up while I'm trying to get the tune straightened out, and I finally got it, man. I showed up into Dusty Porter's trailer. I was like, man, look this over, and he literally clicked one thing, and he was like, try it out, let me know what happens, and hey, that motherfucker come alive. So we got to the point where we were going to turn the boost control on and wick that mug up and see what happened, but I never got to turn the boost control on.
Yeah,
We fried the ECU that night. Trying to hook shit up we didn't have no business hooking up. But we learned something, so it ain't a total loss.
yeah. I'm always leery on anything on electrical of mine. Trying something. If
I'm
I
not leery. I'm leery about doing it at the track in a hurry while I'm trying to like sign drivers up and all that. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like
yeah.
I shouldn't have done what I did, but it is what it is. Like
That's like mine, man. I go to weld on it. Like everybody's like, "I'll just unplug it or whatever, and you'll be fine." No, no, I unbolt that some bitch, and it's sitting outside the car. I ain't risking shit.
now on yours, you were Holly EFI running nitrous, right?
Yeah.
So did you dry shot then?
Yep.
How'd that work out? Did you like it? I mean, it was fast till the end.
I mean, it was real fast on that last one. I had that Mustang by like two cars until I
Hey,
gave him two pistons.
hey, I was just watching that race the other day, and what I liked about it is you never let out that mug. It was like to hell with them pistons, to hell with the guy in the right lane. We gave it
Hey,
everything.
I wanted to win that race.
That was the semifinals, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. So you almost, man.
I didn't
Yeah.
have shit I don't know the guy's name. He's got a blue
Vic
new
Smith.
edge.
Or yeah.
Uh
Yeah. You. I don't think you could have. I don't think you would have had the finals, but just being in the finals, like there's only a
oh yeah.
handful of dudes that have been in the finals at our races. So
Oh yeah. I'd have been tickled pink to at least be in the finals, but
and it got you a little money to go home with. That'd have been
yeah.
all right. No, he was fast. He's fast every time he comes races with us. So
Yeah, I wouldn't have had anything for him, but that damn Mustang, man. I Everyone said he had me covered, no problem. So I put a little more in it than I should. I sprayed it with 700 that race.
I think you should have saved a little bit for the next round because I don't know if it would have took all that to cover him, but you would have definitely needed everything you had in a prayer to beat Vic.
Yeah, I mean, shy of him not being able to run, I don't think I'd have had anything for Vic. But if I would have left the tune up that I had against you or the test passed after that, I would have been fine.
You know, at that point, even if I would have, you know, my trans brake was unhooked, so I didn't get up and build any boost. But even if it was, my tune-up was still so shit at that time. Like
Yeah.
you still would have got me. Like my best time out of that whole combo was literally 720, and that was a Terre Haute test and tune. So you know, I was a little disappointed that I didn't get to race the next day because we were going to turn it up. I mean, you know, it is what it is. I was finna turn it up to whatever it was going to hold and keep climbing. You know,
Yeah.
I wish we could have turned it up when we first got there. That way we would have had, you know, 5, 6, 7 test passes while it was turned up to figure it out for the next day. But, you know, shit happens, man. This ain't no broke boy sport. Like, my Blazer straight up held its hand out and was like, fuck you, pay me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I
I
did.
mean, I, I've, I had to learn the hard way on, small blocks don't like huffing that much giggle gas. So,
Yeah, they have those issues with burning up rings, you know, or burning up the valves or whatever. You know, it's so. What are you gonna run? Are you gonna run? Are you gonna stay small block? Are you gonna jump
it's
into
still
this
going to be a
LS
small
world?
block. It's still going to be a 23-degree small block.
That's cool. I mean, stick to with what you know. Parts are cheaper, but I feel like the LS is probably a better platform for me.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, the biggest reason we stayed small block when I bought the Malibu, it was originally a 671 blower car, and it already had aftermarket small block Chevy block, a good crank. Uh,
It is aftermarket block.
yeah,
All right. Yeah, you're right up in there then.
yeah. So I mean, that's the biggest reason we stayed small block was I already had expensive components that I didn't want to have to buy again. But
Right.
damn it, where'd you go now? He done clicked the wrong button again, folks.
Done up and done it again.
Yeah,
Kicked my own ass out. I didn't do anything. I moved the mouse and it just took me away from here.
yeah. Don't be doing that, damn it.
I know. leave you here unsupervised again. Next thing you know,
Yeah,
you have everybody out in Mexico.
yeah, bad deal,
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to our race first round. Like,
man. Once I
I
get,
don't have high goals. My goals is to show up, I guess. But if I can show up, I don't want to show up and be a punk. Like, I'm gonna show up and give you everything I got. It won't be that 720. So if you're running a 720, man, I'm gonna drive around you.
nah, I don't know what it's gonna run. Hopefully, it runs at all.
Yeah, it's first race. Take your time. Baby steps, man. I don't give a fuck if you beat me. I don't give a fuck if I beat you. I just want to go home
Oh yeah,
with a
yeah. As long as
race car that's ready for May, because that's the World Series no prep deal. That's all. I just want to make it to that.
yeah,
And then after that, I just want to make it to Muncie or to the other 5 races we got.
yeah,
Really,
yeah.
it's kind of the goals is to keep my shit together. Like, I don't care if I win a damn thing, but I don't want to spend a fuck ton of money on this thing this year. Like, I feel like I've been building it for 2, 3 years. Like, I just want to get some enjoyment out of it this year. I want to drive it on the street, maybe get in a couple street action. Making every Hoosier no prep race, that'd be goals.
Yeah. That's my goal for last year for Hoosier No Prep was at least top 10, and we finished top 10 right behind Robert Wilson.
Yeah. Hey, I think
So
that'd have been a good one seeing you guys line up two nitrous Malibus.
I think he would have had me covered, man. He's got too much experience in that car to.
I mean, and he's there to he's gonna send it. Robert Wilson's gonna send it every time. He made it to the finals. Our first race, 1 year ago at Terre Haute.
Yeah, and he had a fuel pump problem or a fuel leak or something.
Uh, man, I
I
think
want to
he
say.
I think he had a few pistons to replace problems.
Uh,
They've been sending it. Yeah, he got up there and they were staging up and he was smoking and he basically just let us know it was Jamie Satter's race that he won that one. But I
no,
feel like Robert would have gave him a good one, gave him a good race for sure.
that's one thing you. Yeah, Robert said in the comments he blew a couple pistons.
Yep.
That's one thing you can say pretty much about everybody in the Hoosier No Prep small tire crowd. We're gonna send it, and
Yeah,
should
what
we
I
dang
like
them?
is there's so many guys that are close. Like, if we could get guys that are tearing shit up to get parts in a timely manner, and and be at the next race. We had a very badass season our first year doing this, and I would like to see that again. Towards the end, like there was a half a dozen dudes that were battling for a championship. At the last race, and that's what we need. We need every race. Everybody's battling it out for places. Spots on the list. So
Well, hell, didn't I want to say, and I could be wrong here, but I've seen pictures of Robert Wilson's with some hair dryers on it.
I don't know. I haven't. Man, I talked to Robert, but we didn't really talk race cars. We was talking snow and snow plow business last time I talked. But maybe maybe I'll just pop in over there. And, man, you got some
Yeah,
snail. You got some snails on that thing, Robert Wilson.
I want to say I've seen some pictures of there's some snails on there. So I mean, I think everybody pretty much is coming out swinging, man. I mean, they may
Yeah.
not make it the first race or two, but when they come out,
Yeah, I was hoping to get Patrick on here. I stopped at their shop the other day and seen Trashy.
yeah,
She's still trashy, but man, she got a little class to her. You know, all the little carbon fibers, and I don't know if anybody else know. Like, I notice everything. The hood of that thing looked like somebody was on the inside of it trying to escape with a ball peen hammer. And they got a new top on it. It's all smooth. Like,
yeah,
it ain't so trashy this year. Got rid of the big block, back to the LS stuff.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised by that.
Nah, but if you pay attention, like Patrick, he's made some serious fucking waves with that LS. Like, I mean, that big block didn't put beater bomb on the trailer. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You ain't wrong.
they got the LS setup figured out, and I would like to see them come back to where they were at 2 years ago, 2 seasons ago, and pick up where they left off. Because man, that dude was fast. Like, I put him up against damn near anybody in the country.
Oh yeah, when you put Beater Bomb out, I mean, like him, love him, hate him, whatever. I mean, he's got probably one of the best win to loss percentages of anyone in the country.
Yeah,
And to say you
I
put him
wouldn't
on
want
the
to be in the
trailer,
lane. I wouldn't want to be in the lane next to him. That's fact. I would not. I wouldn't even want my buddy. Like, I would not want Patrick to be in the lane next to him. If we had to draw chips, that's the one if that's the one he drew, then that's the one he drew. But man, I could sure think of about 100 other cars I'd rather see in the lane next to me.
yeah, yeah, old Beater gonna come out and he gonna swing.
Yeah.
Wilson says he's coming out half the season on the sauce before the new motor and other stuff is ready. So sounds like he's doing something, top secret rocket ship shit.
It's that grudge racer shit going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell everybody what I'm doing. I ain't to the point where I got to worry about somebody getting one up on me because all of y'all got one up on me.
I mean, right now mine's as fast as it'll go on the trailer. So
Yeah. I mean, mine's still sitting over there with no fuel injectors in it, so I got to get on that. That was actually I was going to do that today, but my landscaping season's coming up, so I had some equipment that needed some work. I had to get on that. That's more important than anything to me.
oh yeah, you got to make that money, man. You ain't
Got to
making
make
money,
the
then
money. Yeah. So next week, 27th, we're that's when all our contracts and shit like we're back. Like, it'll be long days come next week till November.
yeah.
But if it wasn't for that, I couldn't afford to eat, let alone have a race car and some headphones on my head staring at a Hoosier No Prep banner.
Hell yeah. And my goofy ass on the other side.
Right. See? That's right.
Can't believe we didn't get anybody else on this son bitch. Somebody wants to talk shit. Damn. Ty
Yeah,
says
I
he's
know.
free now. He's done stuff in his
Okay.
face.
Come on, Ty. I sent Ty a invitation. I'll see him when he pops up. As soon as he turns that camera on. Hope he got some clothes on.
Oh, hell, I didn't know it was an option.
Yeah. Chris Wilson was in, or Chris Fleming, he was in bed last week when we interviewed him. Kind of threw me off. Like, he's just sitting there, just letting it all hang out. Fuck it, we'll do what you do.
Hey, I ain't mad at him.
Threw me off a little bit. I wasn't ready.
Hell, it'd probably be, it'd be a good thing for Hoosier No Prep if I took my shirt off. Everybody be, giving you stars or whatever for me to put my shirt back on.
I seen uh, Casey or somebody said bring Mork on, and then said he would probably have a shirt off anyway. So, oh, gorilla titties.
Ty says he's trying to join, but he's trying to figure, or he doesn't know how.
Well, he's either got
Ty,
an
he sent
Obama
me.
phone or he has an
Yeah,
iPhone.
hey now, don't be talking shit
Oh,
about
you're right.
Android.
I'm not talking shit about Android. I'm an Android guy. Come on, Ty, let's go.
Ty, go to your Facebook Messenger and click the little link and follow the prompts. Fuck it, my dumb ass can figure it out. You can figure it out. Oh, I don't know shit about tablet shit, so I can't help you there, bud. I don't know where the hell he keeps running off to.
man, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
I ain't mad at you.
Had to go. Nope, Ty's still not there.
He's trying to figure it out on his tablet, he said.
Dude, all you gotta do is click on the link.
I mean, that's what I told him. I said, if my dumbass can figure it out, fucking you got this.
As I'm saying, this shit is easier than Facebook. The downside is I can't see Facebook while I'm on here. He says he's trying to do it on his tablet.
Well, who you think's going to take the points this year? I know the Sullivans said they were supposed to be bringing out whatever they're bringing out.
Yeah, I tried to get Brandon on here. That'd be interesting. You know, if Brandon comes out, he's gonna be up front.
Yeah, between them and Patrick, I might as well just stay home.
Nope, you can't do that either. Let's see. I don't know, man. It's like every track is different because, you know, whoever's fast at Terre Haute's not going to be fast at Mentone or at Salem. You know, whoever's fast at Salem may not be fast at the Brawl. You know, everybody's been on the backside of Muncie, so everybody kind of has an idea. Hey, look, check this guy out. What up, big head?
He finally made it.
Yeah, what'd you have to do?
I ate, and then I got this shorty.
What up, little dude?
Yeah.
What's up?
He's the next guy in line. He's the guy gunning for my car right now.
Hey, we need to get him. We need to get him a junior dragster and put him up against Pat's boy.
Grandpa's already got him one. He's just got to get a little bit bigger.
We got phone books.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm gonna drive the black in the mirror.
Do it.
Yeah, hell, I can't reach the pedals on mine. Yeah.
Hey, Dad, don't let you drive that junior dragster. I got a real one over here.
So we got a real dragster too. Dad.
We have two. We have the black in the mirror and the red in the mirror.
Oh, I already know. They're fast too. I
He
already
races
know.
with us.
That's the number one long fan right there, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
And we cut trees down.
He goes everywhere with me. Wants to ride on your lap when you're warming up and drive and everything, man. Can't leave the house without him.
Has he ever had a ride in one of them?
I've warmed it up with him in there, and he likes it.
He ain't got to experience the G's yet?
No, he hasn't. I did we have God, man, Dad's got like 8 cars, and I took him in the past in our C10 and just gave it a little jump, and he banged his head off the window, but he's getting there.
Banging the head off the window, did that help or hurt?
Yeah, it did.
Enthusiasm.
Oh yeah, he didn't cry or nothing. He's pretty tough. I told him he can't be no sissy boy for going racing with us.
That's right. That's why we wear helmets, though.
Oh yeah.
That's why we wear helmets.
Man, some people that don't race with long sleeves and stuff, that blows my mind.
Fuck, your brother won't even put a shirt on.
He does when he races, at least. But no, I get it. But yeah, dude, I get it, man. I may or may not have allegedly ran some streets with open face helmet and cut off sleeves. So,
I'm positive I got pictures of the open face helmet.
Yeah,
he's doing it for Dale.
Yeah,
you got to get them Intimidator shades on.
Hey, we'll do the same thing with the Pro Charger deal. I don't care. Man, the season's here, boys.
It's what are we like? Almost 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks away.
Yeah. Y'all need to quit talking about it because I ain't even got a motor yet.
Man, it's almost there. What about you? You guys got a runner yet?
Yeah, we put the motor that was in the red Camaro into the black Camaro, and then did some upgrades. We got new heads and intake and stuff on the red Camaro, so hopefully it'll run a little bit better this year.
Yeah, which one of them? One of them he's having issues with.
The red one.
New combo. Yeah, it was the red one. I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, so we dynoed it last fall, and the power band peaked at 5,000 and just fell off at 5,000 and blew the headers apart. So we got a new intake, new heads, gonna have new headers built. Just takes so long to get parts for everything, and so we're kind of behind the ball right now. But um, we Kevin Fields is putting the motor in. Should be done any day now. Motor in, and then we're fixing the headers that were on it until we can get some new ones built because the guy's like a month out or so.
You guys gonna hit the dyno again? I know you guys hit the dyno, and that's where you found
Yeah.
some of your problems at.
We are. I don't know when yet. We're
Where'd you
going.
guys go? Didn't you go up to Mac?
Yeah. Dad and Robert went up there, so they're going to dyno it again. I don't know exactly when yet, because I mean the season starts in like a month from tomorrow. I think is when your guys' first race is.
Yeah, a month from tomorrow.
We're going to Raceway Park on. I think it's the first to get chassis certified and stuff like that, so we can test there. Brown County, they're opening up. We're going to do some testing there. So we test at speeds a little bit. So it's just hard to, I mean, you can relate.
Yeah, I haven't got to test any at Brown County. I wouldn't mind pulling up and hitting that one, even if it's from the backside or whatever.
Yeah. But man, it's so hard to test in the summer for us because we get so busy. So Indy's the closest place to us. Indy and Brown County are about the same distance each way. So with Brown County being closed, we're going to do some testing at Indy just to kind of, get the car dialed in and stuff. And then Brown County, they're opening back up. So we're going to do some testing there. And
you guys had IRP. Let me know.
Yeah.
I like it out there.
Yeah. Well, man, they're so strict on everything.
Yeah. They'd laugh at my car if I brought it in there.
That's what they did, man. So we went to test last year in the red Camaro, and we pull up to tech, and the guy's like, "Yeah, I don't think so." He's like, "What's this thing run?" I'm like, "Man, I don't know nothing about this car," and he's like, "Yeah, well, if it runs faster than 640s, he's like, you can't run it here without a license," and he's like, "I think better run faster than 640s," and I'm like, "Man, I just hope it runs." He wasn't having it.
That was
oh yeah.
That was them letting you know you got one to get it in.
Yeah. So we ended up getting rained out, but me and Robert are going to get our license this year and get the chassis certified so we can go and test stuff there.
Right. That's cool.
So that's the plan anyways.
Yeah, what's the process on getting one certified? You just pull up to a certification date and
Yeah, so the first the 1st of April is when Raceway Park's doing their chassis date. So we're taking both Camaros there on the 1st. So
any issues? You think they'll check out?
I think they will. We updated all the safety stuff like belts, window harness, and stuff like that. So we think everything should be good.
I don't think I'll get kicked out of the party as soon as I show up.
Yeah, man, the guy.
Oh, you can't do that.
That's what the guy was doing to me last year, man. Like usually when places tech you, they just kind of do it a quick look over, make sure your battery's not going to fall out and stuff like that. Well, man, the guy like took my helmet apart and checked the date on that, and my pants and my jacket, and I'm like, relax, buddy. Like this car don't even run, and he was not going for it.
Yeah, you know how we are. I want to check your tires. I don't give a fuck about your battery. I hope you got one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a bungee corded in the trunk.
Yeah, like if you're feeling iffy about it, add a bungee. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just make sure you got the right tires because that's where you're going to get hung up.
Oh yeah. That's
we
how
don't really have a lot of rules. Like It's not that I'm not big on safety and big on us, but like you guys know what you're doing. Like we're not here. It's not a rookie. It's not.
Have
Yeah,
a
It's
front
not a
end on
rookie
your
class.
fucking car.
yeah. That's so we went to that digger dial last fall, and that red Camaro, since it's tube chassis, they wouldn't let us run small tires in it. So it's nice.
Rude.
Yeah, tell me about it. And then drove all the way out there and got put out first round. That was a big kick in the nuts.
Who was it? Who put you out? Do you know?
No, I don't know him.
Probably a local guy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
100 licks on the backside of.
Oh yeah, dude, it was, man. The track was slick. Tried to foot brake it, left on no nitrous. Car didn't move, and like 50 foot out, I look over. He's already got like two cars on me. So I just put it to the floor, kicked the nitrous on, and like right when I did that, way the car just jumped sideways. I'm like, well, that was a big waste of time.
That was a long drive.
Yeah, dude, it was the worst. It was freaking like 12 hours, 13 hours.
It's like this.
I mean, really though, Pat, he was asking me if
After,
what out of town
after
races I wanted to hit this year, and a dig or die is
Hold
definitely
on.
on the list. I
It's
would
just
like to hit dig or
so
die.
Man, it's so nice just going to these other races and seeing new cars. And like, we love Hoosier No Prep, but you kind of race the same guys, every month. And so it's nice to,
Right.
go out of state to a different track, and it's just so different. And half the
And I
cars,
like that too.
yeah,
Like that's
yeah,
why we're only once a month, which is still kind of a lot. For me, I feel like it's a lot sometimes, once a month. But you come home and you race the home team, and then you got 3 weeks, as long as you're not tore up, to go out and race other people.
yeah,
Well, I mean, the only way you're going to get faster with your program is racing the best.
For
And
sure.
there's other guys out there that are way faster than any of us ever thought of being. I mean, I want to go down to they've got that gangsters race in Texas coming up April 7th and 8th at Yellow Belly. I
Yellow
want
Belly
to
looks like a pretty wild spot too.
I want to hit that track.
Kind of reminds me of Bowling Green a little bit.
Yeah.
Just the layout maybe, but yeah,
I,
that would definitely be a cool spot. I would like to hit some of the races that are out west, down south Texas.
Yeah.
I
But
want to go
man,
to the pad.
I
Yeah.
really want to go to the pad. I feel
Robert and
like there's a
them,
race coming up. What, this weekend at the pad? Is it? Man, I just seen this.
Allegedly.
yeah.
Allegedly.
Robert's been there, him and Rich, and I think Rob Wilson's went there, and they
Did
said
you
it's
drink or
pretty
no?
pretty bad.
They've been to Yellow Belly?
No, the pad.
Oh, the pad. Yeah, I would like to check the pad out. I know when we all went down to Mississippi for it was the first or the second Civil War, and everybody headed out to the pad, the day after, night after.
I think that's when Robert and them went.
Yep, it was. Because he was down there. He was down there in Mississippi.
Yeah, my
But yeah,
invite got lost that day.
that would have been a good one. I had my daughter and we were in a fucking Ford Focus. Like, I just wanted to go home.
Yeah,
But we had a good time down there. What is that? Brandon Solomon says, I'm currently naked, about to get in the shower. I don't think that'd be a good look. Well, if y'all want to know why Brandon ain't on, he's naked. Hey, Chris Fleming did his interview naked last week, motherfucker. No excuses.
Yeah. Jenny on the comments here says both of us are waiting on Kevin. Kevin's just holding us up so we can't do no racing against him.
Hey, the plot thickens.
I don't want no smoke from Kevin.
No, Kevin wants to race the best. If he can make somebody faster to race against him, he'd do it. Just say he did it.
I like Kevin. Kevin's fast.
Oh yeah, no, he's way
Especially
fast.
in our group, he's definitely fast. Now, I don't know if you put him up to, some of the fast guys in the country, but hell, ain't none of us that fast, really. I mean, small handful. But, it's no prep. Like, come first round with your A game. Otherwise, somebody else might.
Yeah.
And it might be a little guy. You know, we was talking about that Mississippi race where, we went down there. Chris Fleming's hard tire car, like I don't even know what he went 4 rounds or so in a hard tire car. He was knocking off hitters one right after the other, but he showed up with his A game. He was ready to do it. But yeah, he went, I'm pretty sure, 4 rounds with the hard tire car in small tire in the Civil War race.
We hope we got something this year, man. We got, like I said, we did some work to that the red Camaro. Then Robert's got his black S10 done. It's more of a purpose built, vehicle for what he's doing. He's got like the long travel front end now. It's a lot different than his gray S10. So hopefully he can do some damage this year.
Hey, that gray S10 could tell some stories, though. That thing's been around.
Oh, yeah, man. He's had that thing for, God, 20 years probably.
Yeah, ever since I've known Robert, he's had that.
Oh, yeah.
And then every now and then he pops out with a different car, and it's like, where the fuck are you getting all these, dude?
Oh, yeah, dude. It's freaking...
What happened to the one at the other S10 that he had up at the body shop? The
black one?
Nah, I felt like it might have been red, orange.
No.
I don't know whose car what that one was. It wasn't black for sure.
We got an orange S10, just a bracket S10.
That's all. It wasn't nothing special, but
yeah. I
I just seen it at the body shop, and I'm like, damn, whose car is this? And they're like, dude, it's Robert Long's. They all belong to Robert Long.
Yeah. I think we got like 10 cars.
Man, y'all need some drivers? Shit, I'll drive 2 at the same damn time. I did it with bicycles when I was a kid. I'll do it with race cars right now.
Man, it's every winter, just somebody selling something, and Dad be like, gotta have it, man, gotta have it. And like the story on how we got that red Camaro, I'm not even joking. My our little brother lives in Michigan, and he came to town, and I'm like, Dad, you want to go eat? Dad's like, man, I ain't got no money to go out and eat with you guys. I'm like, all right, whatever. And we sitting at his kitchen table, and he's like, grab a check out of the checkbook. We're gonna go check out this Camaro real fast. Freaking went there, paid for it that night, and picked it up like the next day. I'm like, God dang, man,
would have cost you less dinner. Just lost money just to eat dinner, Dad.
Oh yeah. He's got more money than he knows what to do with, man.
Oh no, he knows what to do with
it. Yeah,
buy race cars.
Buy race cars.
That's all he does.
That's all he does. Buy a race car.
Oh man.
Nope, he's good shit. I talked to him for a minute.
Yeah,
he's out there aerating his lawn last year.
Yeah.
Hey, that lawn surprised me. It doesn't look like much from the road. You get back up in there, you guys got a little space over there.
Yeah, it's got like 14 acres.
Damn, I'm out in the middle of motherfucking nowhere, and I ain't got 14 acres.
Yeah.
I got a solid 10, but shit,
I got 3.
Hey, like that's all you need. Like my house and my yard is probably like 2.5. The rest of it's just woods and driveway and whatever. Well, fellas, we've been on here for an hour and a half. I'm about to get off here and go get me something to eat. I'm starving like Marvin.
I'm always hungry, bud.
What we eating? Where are we going?
It's been a long winter. We ain't got no snow. We just got hot dog money right now.
I know. So Coney dogs will get fancy.
Ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles.
Nope, I ate that yesterday.
That's ramen noodles. What I had tonight. Ramen noodles and hot dogs, man.
I don't know what that was all about. What happened?
I know. I'm watching the live chat on my tablet, going live on my phone, and then that just popped up. I'm like, I thought I hit something. I'm like, what in the world?
He said y'all was showing up with 10 race cars.
Damn! Yeah, man. We got a dragster. God, what do we got? Like 3 S10s, dragster.
Let's push the envelope. Let's put some doors on it. Racing in King of the Cornfields.
There we go. Now hard tire.
A little hard. Hey, doors is not actually a rule on hard tire. Hence why Andrew doesn't race with doors. But if he was king of the cornfields, he'd have to have some doors on that thing. So let's put some doors on a dragster. Let's go.
Just some little,
Lambo doors, they just fold up.
oh yeah, some little swing out bars.
Hell yeah.
As long as everybody shows up with front ends, I don't give a shit what you do. I see another Fox body with no front end, I'm gonna puke.
Yeah, it's one of those things like I really like seeing them with the front end, but at the same time, I know what these guys are going through to get them. And sometimes it's a couple month wait.
Oh yeah.
So like that should never keep somebody from racing. Not with us. Like you want to go fuck with the rich boy NHRA, IHRAs. Like they might have a problem with it, but
I'm okay with situations like that. But like if you've got a front end and it's sitting over besides the trailer because, oh well, whatever. That's when it kind of pisses me. Well, it don't piss me off. It's just like, come on, man. It's a couple Zeuses. Get it done.
They don't make great pictures. I know that. I know we had for our schedule last year we had Brandon Sullivan with the whole doghouse off of it, but that's part of it. We ain't no picture perfect race series. God damn it. We just trying to go fast.
I seen Brandon's car at that PRI after party, and it's looking pretty nasty. Him and that Tyler Nation. Yeah.
Tyler's car looks good too.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I'd like to see them boys out.
Oh yeah.
They did pretty good. Well, I mean, Brandon obviously did good. He was our 2020 champion. So
well, I mean, just tell them if they don't show up for the Hoosier No Prep races, it's okay to be slow. I mean, we don't like running with us either, but we do it.
You hear that, Brandon? He said it's okay to be slow and naked at Hoosier No Prep. No excuses. Yep, it is what it is. I'm going to be slow. I won't be naked, but I will be slow.
I'll be slow, but I'll line up with any of them. I don't give a shit.
Now, I might be naked under my fire suit, though. I won't tell y'all about that. It's hot out there. It's hot.
I ain't going to like my car this year. I ain't going to be shooting no flames for him. Hopefully.
Yeah, we got to add an extra one. You got 8 extra injectors. We could definitely make it shoot flames.
Dude, thing was shooting flames that day. I'm like, oh my god, it's like, pow, and he's like, stayed in it, pow. Oh my god,
Are you
he's a wild
talking about
man.
a Waggler?
Oh yeah, that was nuts.
Yeah. Can't say I wasn't rooting for my guy that day.
No, I was.
I was.
You were out on him a pretty good ways.
That's all I wanted, man, was to finish the race and beat him. I didn't give a shit what happened. I just wanted to win.
See, if you had been out front, like you could have basically just had a spectator spot in the finals.
Yeah, I wouldn't have had shit for that other car, but I'd have tried.
Yeah, there ain't a lot of us that got a lot for that guy, but trying would have been better than.
Oh yeah,
loading your shit up in the trailer, I guess.
Yeah, because that Malibu was all steel then. She wasn't no light bitch.
Yeah, the motherfucking Tin Man. I was watching that race like,
damn,
just like that.
Oh my gosh, that's
you know how many people came up to my trailer after that going, how many times did you pedal it? I was like, as many as it would.
Mm-hmm.
Just wasn't enough. Fucking bottle was having a hard time getting all that nitrous out of it. That pass.
Nah, they both were flowing good.
Yeah,
I got the pistons to prove it. What's left of them?
Yeah, we're gonna have to make trophies out of those.
It ain't wrist pin and all, boy.
Just melt them down and make a new trophy out of it. We'll finish melting them down.
Ain't much left.
Yep. So are you still gonna be Holly EFI this year with the Pro Charger?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Holly on the methanol with the
Are you going to
the Pro Charger.
8, 16 injectors? What are you going to do?
We're running 8 billet atomizer 550s.
It seems like 8's really the move. You know, a lot of guys say, you know, you got a bad injector or something, and the other ones are just cutting torches after that. So,
Yeah.
all right, fellas, I'm going to get off here and go eat me some dinner. But, yeah, come back next week because we'll be like,
It never gets
Yeah.
old.
never gets old.
Never gets old. So sounds good, man. I'll see you guys next week.
All right.
Y'all have a good one, man.
Yeah, take it
Rusty,
easy,
man,
Russ.
y'all take it easy. See you guys later.
Later.